So two boards, quite similar. What's the difference? PU and epoxy. So let's get into the basics of the differences between the two and what they're going to do and how they're going to affect your style of surfing. So this first board here, we're not talking about the models today, we're just talking about purely about construction. PU, it's a heavier board, it sits more in the water. That's the main difference you're going to feel as soon as you jump onto it. If you haven't jumped into the technicalities of surfboards and how they're made, this is probably something you've ridden before. Very good for like windy or choppy conditions, pushing really hard into your turns. PU is going to be ideal. Then you jump over to epoxy. So your epoxy construction, super lightweight, super durable, strong. Main difference you're going to feel versus the PU is that when you start to paddle, you're going to be gliding kind of on top of the water. It's a lightweight feeling. It almost gives you 1 to 2 more liters than your PU. So let's say you're in a 30 liter on your PU and this says 30 liters, it's going to feel more like 32. So you're going to kind of get a little bit more float out of an epoxy board. When you do go to turn and dig really hard, you'll find this sits more on top of the water than digging right deep in with the PU. Not ideal in windy or choppy conditions. How would you decide what suits you? Waves you're going to be riding and conditions and your style of surfing. You might vary between the two depending on the day. That's the main differences on PU and epoxy.